All right, hello and welcome back to another FaceMask tutorial. I am Patrick, and I'm going to be walking you through something that I didn't think was going to even be a possibility for you guys until today. I've been struggling with trying to give people a mobile device option to use FaceMask with Facebook, and there wasn't one. No mobile browser allows for browser extensions, and so it wasn't going to happen. And then I stumbled upon what appears to be the Russian version of Google. Like they have all sorts of services. They're almost $100 billion a year company, and they have their own version of it's actually their own version of Chrome, of the Chrome browser that runs on Android. I think they have an iOS version too, although I have no idea if that supports extensions. So this is only for Android devices. But anyway, this is the name of the browser, Yandex browser with Protect. It's actually a flavor of Chrome that they've recompiled, and they've added or left in or made available Chrome's extensions. Full-on desktop Chrome extensions can run in this browser. So, assuming that we trust, this massive Russian corporation. Uh, I'm not sure if their source code's available. I need to do more research on this browser. Maybe you can too before you trust it too much. But for those that do their research, if this is an option, I'm going to walk you through how to use FaceMask extension on your mobile device. First of all, download and install this Yandex browser you see here on the screen. We're going to go ahead and open this up. This is kind of the home page that you're going to see here. So first thing we're going to do is click on this little search bar, and we're going to look for the Google Web Store. Let's see, we're looking for this one right here, Web Store Google Chrome extension. And up here, just like we did on the desktop, we're going to click in the search box and we're going to type FaceMask, just like that. Hit enter, and you can see we have our FaceMask extension. So we're going to slide over here. We're going to click Add to Chrome. It's going to ask us for the same permissions that it does on the desktop version. We're going to click Add Extension. Download has started. Hopefully we'll get some sort of finish notification. Let's check in the menu. If you click the menu in the bottom right here, you can see extensions right in the middle. And we see FaceMask on there. So this is so awesome. Now, here's the thing. Websites change sort of the source code that they send you if they think you're on a mobile device. So right now, because the Chrome extension is made for desktop, we need to make sure and put this browser in sort of desktop mode when we're either looking at Facebook or when we're looking at the FaceMask options page. So let's go ahead and start by going to Facebook. Okay, so you can see here we're logged in as our good old boy John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, and you can see that the website, this is definitely you can definitely see that this looks like this is the mobile version of Facebook. And if you come down here to the menu again, you can scroll down and you can see Go to Full Site. This is what we want to sort of tell Facebook and tell the browser to, sort of act like and pretend you're a full-on desktop and, send us all the source code and send us the page that looks exactly like it would on a desktop. And of course, you can do all the same stuff normally. If you want to, scroll, zoom in to read things, you can do the pinch zooming and sort of scroll around this way. So it's not terribly harder to use than the mobile version, just maybe slightly so. Okay, so we've got the Facebook thing going. Now let's go ahead and open up our menu, go to Extensions, go to FaceMask. And just like you have on the desktop, we get a little pop-up. We're going to click Open Options. And so this creates a separate tab in the app for the FaceMask interface. You can see in the bottom right now we have a little number 2 inside the square. That means that we have 2 tabs open. And if we click that little square down in the bottom right, it'll list all of our tabs. We have the Facebook page that we have open, and we have our FaceMask options tab. So we're going to go back there. Now again, to make this work correctly, because this is sort of made for the desktop, in the bottom right, if we open the menu and say Go to Full Site again, now we kind of get that page that we're used to sort of seeing when we look at it on the desktop. And now that I know that this is a thing, I'll be able to sort of make some changes and optimizations going forward to hopefully improve this experience on a mobile device. I'm just super excited that now all the people wanting to use FaceMask and secure and have their privacy, but only use mobile devices, at least they have an option now. It might be a little rough around the edges. So, okay, just like we did on the desktop, we need to go, oh, and one thing that seems to be missing here is the menu. And I'm not sure why that is. Oh, there it is. Okay, so just so everybody knows what I did, let me kind of back out of this if I can. So, clicking around. Okay, so this is still a little rough. If we click on home, so it is browsing, it's just not really sort of optimal. I guess if we get in trouble down here in the bottom center, we can click the refresh button and it just kind of clears it out. So luckily in the bottom left, let me see if I can draw to show what I'm doing here. Let's see if I can do this. Is it going to work? All right, cool. So in this area here, this is the button. That's going to take us to the private keys page, just like we would on the desktop. And on the desktop, we generated a private key. Now this is kind of important. So if you generate a second or a separate private key on your mobile device, then it's going to send that new private key off to the FaceMask server. Sorry, let me be clear. It's going to send the public key for your new key off to the FaceMask server for other people to use when they want to send you messages. That means that on your desktop, the old private key that you created will no longer be the current one that everyone's using. So it'll break that one. To solve that problem and to be able to use the same on both, you can export your private key from the desktop, let's say, to a file, and then you can, connect your phone to your computer, copy the file over, like I'll show you here in a second. Actually, let's switch over to the desktop here real quick, and I'll show you how to do that export process. Okay, so we're over here on the desktop. We have our Facebook tab open. We have our FaceMask options tab open. We click on the private keys tab here, and we see our private key. Now this is the private key that we want to get over to the phone. So what I would do is like open, like a notepad app, and then over here I'd go show and private key, just like I showed you last time. And then we can select all of this text in this private key block. We can copy that, and then we can paste that into like a notepad document, and then save that as a text file. And then we can copy that text file to the phone. I know this is kind of a pain in the ass. Again, this is one of those areas where I think I could probably streamline it in the future. It would be awesome if you could just like hold your phone up and like take a picture of a QR code shown on your browser or something. I totally see, I think all that's going to be possible in the future. But for now, you can paste everything into a notepad document, save the text file, copy the text file to your phone, and then let's switch back to the phone now. Back on the phone, you can open that text file like we see here, and you can see that this is the PGP private key that we had on the computer, right? So we can hold down, select all, and then copy that to our phone's clipboard. Now let's go back to the Yandex browser. We're back on our private keys page here, and we can say import existing private key. And so we'll click in our big key box, we'll hold down, we'll paste our entire private key in there, and then we also need our password, which I forgot. I hope that works. Let's try clicking import and see what happens. Oh no, okay, hold on, I have to remember this. Ooh, okay, wow, it worked! Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so this is gonna work. I'm excited. Okay, so if we zoom out, we can see our private key. We can see it's marked as active. So FaceMask extension on your mobile device should be functional now. Let's go test that by, in the bottom right, we're going to switch back to our Facebook tab. And let's go and check that post we made in our last tutorial. Let's kind of zoom in and scroll. Who is this? This is like a... Who knows about this account? Oh my god! Why do we have all these requests? What is this? Facebook. Oh yeah, I definitely know all these hot women. Good job, Facebook. Let's I definitely need to delete these. Oh, okay, well, whatever. Anyway, so let's go to our wall. Let's see. Here we go. Do we even have? We still have an. We don't have an encrypted post on here anymore. Okay, so let's see if it works. Right. Let's should have that face mask button now. There it is. Okay, this is totally going to work. Okay, so there's our face mask button. Let's get our keyboard back out of the way. We're going to click our face mask button, which should open a new window. And you can see. Okay, so this is kind of janky right now, but it opened another tab. If you look in the bottom right, we now have 3 tabs. So we should be able to switch over here. Here we go. There's our new face mask post. We need to enter my password again. Okay, I really hope this works. All right, testing from phone. Select recipients. We didn't add any recipients yet, okay, but that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and click encrypt to Facebook. Are we on the full site? Oh, look, okay, we didn't pick the full site. I'm not going to do that now, but usually I think we should actually, let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to open the tabs, and I'm going to close new face mask post. And then I'm going to go back here and click that face mask button again, which opens our window, brand new. And then right from the beginning, I'm going to open full site. Okay, so now everything's right in the world. Testing from phone. Sorry, guys, I'm just kind of learning as I teach you guys. Okay, so there is that. Select recipients. We don't have any. I'm going to go ahead and click encrypt to Facebook and see what happens. Now, normally this will do the encryption and then copy it to your clipboard on your computer and then try and paste it in back on the Facebook page. I'm wondering if it's, oh look, it did. Oh my God, it works completely. Guys, this is so awesome. I think it even closed the old tab window, and it was able to paste it into Facebook. Okay, so this is working better than I thought it would. So cool. Okay, so we should just be able to click post now. And, oh. Look at that, guys. That is face mask functionality on your phone. How sweet. Give this a run through, test it out. Tell me where it works and where it doesn't work. And I understand that there's some things that are going to be kind of a pain in the ass, like pop-ups and separate tabs and things like that. But at least it's there. At least it works for now. Your feedback is definitely requested. And I will leave this video there, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Please check out and consider becoming a dissident, donating to the project and getting that dissident status. We are actively working on, I say we, I don't know why we always talk about companies like we. I am actively working on image support, encrypted image support, and maybe even encrypted file hosting and sharing for you guys all over Facebook in the future. So, if you would please consider becoming a dissident, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you very much. Talk to you later.